All right, I think we're now recording. How's it going?
It's going good. How's it going with you?
It's going well, man. It's going well. Excited to have you on. I'm
Excited
excited
to be
because
on.
you always got the best energy. That's why I love you. You're just always the most positive vibes rapper I've ever met.
Oh yeah, man. Hey, I'm all about positive vibes. I just want a good time. I want everybody around me to be in a good mood and have fun. Yeah, yeah. I want everything to to go smooth.
Yeah, I can tell you're fighting the cold though. You're definitely fighting
Yeah.
that.
My bad.
um,
My
yeah, you're
bad.
good. You get how was it out there? Because you just got back from what, Panama City, right?
Yeah, it was amazing, man. It was definitely a wonderful time. It was great, and basically bumped into a lot of promoters and everything down there. So it was a great it was a great time and a great I'm gonna say you try to use the perfect word, a better word. It
Yeah,
was
we're recording, man. You gotta use the big vocab
oh yeah,
on the podcast.
the opportunities were very vast. There was a lot
Yeah, very, very
of
fruitful
yeah,
opportunities
yeah,
out there.
yeah. There was a vast majority of opportunities out there, and it's really a lot of things, especially with the music thing. It's not what you know, it's who you know. A lot of
That's a
times,
fact. I
it,
feel like that's just a thing in just business in general that is very underrated. It's all about who you know. I feel like that's half the battle is just knowing who you know. Then it's kind of letting your talents kind of shine through.
yes, yes. My thing is like yeah, like me. I do not like my talent is my music is what shines about me. Like I don't have the persona like you said. I'm always in a good mood. I got a typical persona of a typical rapper or whatever, or I don't have like the rapper look a lot of times. So like when I go on stage, it's kind of like, who is this guy? And then when they hear the music, it's like, oh, that boy fire. Like that boy like that. So like my music always do the talking. Like I'm literally my music is always like my introduction be like, okay, okay, dude, they heard that song coming, I start rapping it like, okay, that boy fire. So that that right there is like what makes me happy. Like my music is like the thing that does the does my talking. Like once they hear it, it's like okay, it's undeniable.
What's the song that if it comes on instantly the crowd's going wild for you?
Balling is how I introduce all my. I got a song called Balling, and that's literally how I introduce all my sets or whatever I put on that song. And that song has always gotten a great response. And the crazy thing is about that song was I recorded it, and I mean, I just had it in my catalog, like not thinking too much of it. So the first time that I performed the PCB, my friend, which is Panama City Beach, my friend was with me, and like the dude was like, the DJ was like, "What songs are you gonna perform or whatever?" And I was like, "Well, I'm perform. I know I'm gonna perform Panama City Beach, the song that I made about Panama City Beach. I would know I'm gonna perform that." My homeboy was like, "Man, do balling." And I'm like, "You sure?" He's like, "Yeah, man, I like that one. Like that one is a little bit different from you. Like I like that one." So I said, "Okay, all right, cool." So I let the DJ hear it. The DJ said, "Oh yeah, you gotta perform that one. You gotta perform." So when I never forget because it's like a little intro. Like it's like the beat just it just rides for a little bit, rides, and then the beat drops. I never forget. I was performing in the audience. I'm paying attention. I'm always paying attention. It might not look like I'm paying attention to everybody. I'm paying attention to everything. And I remember the jump just coming in, and like I see people looking at each other like, okay. Then when that beat drop, and I start hitting the chorus, and then doing what you call it, like the crowd just went crazy. And that was in Panama City Beach. That was in Panama City Beach. Then I started performing a lot in Williamsburg, and I started opening my set with that song in Williamsburg. and it got to the point where people, I was coming in performing weekly on a regular, where to the point where people started singing the lyrics to the song like they had it down pat. So balling has always been that one that I'm always use to open up a set or whatever. And it's just like, it's crazy. Like my homeboy was the one that pointed it out to me. And then my other cousin was like, hey, yeah, that's my favorite one. But I just created a 2000 and it's gonna be the 2023 Panama City freestyle.
Okay.
And I let my cousin hear that. Man, you talk about something different. He was like, man, Baller was always my favorite until I heard that. He was like, this one that I'm about to drop soon, yeah, it's something different.
I like it. I like. Wait, and do you ever get like stage fright or anything up there
No,
when you're singing?
nah, man, you give me like you tell me to do a public speech, like just do public speaking with no music and nothing. I, you got, yeah, I'm nervous. As you can tell, because we used to do the group project together.
Yeah, I was gonna say we did a few projects together back in the day.
I hated talking in front of the class and all that stuff. Like I don't like talking in front of a bunch of people like that. Like, but when it comes to music and performing, you can put me in a room full of, you can put me on a stage in front of a million people. I'm a rocket. But when it comes to giving a public speech, nah, that ain't really my thing. Like I ain't big on like sitting there, just talking to the crowd. I want to perform. That's my thing. Give me some music, let me rock, and we gonna go crazy.
I like it. I like. Wait, and so what are you thinking about? Like right before you go on stage, like where's your mind at? Are you just like getting hyped to the music? Like what's going through Biggie's head when he's about to step on stage?
The thing is, like, remember your words.
Remember your lyrics.
Yeah, it's not no, it's not like a fear, but it's just like I guess more like be prepared. Like it's coming now, so just be prepared and just do your thing. Like it's more of like do your thing, just do like you would normally do, and just go out there, and just do it like you was in the studio by yourself. You
All
know.
right, all right. Well, all right. So I have a question. This is probably a dumb question, but do a lot of rappers, or do you, when you're about to go on stage, are you like drinking before you go up there? Because I've seen like you see like the MGK music video where he's about to go on stage and he's throwing up on stage. I'm like, that's kind of gross. Like you see, like you backstage, like getting like all hyped up, or are you just chilling sober, ready to go rock?
The funniest thing, the only time that I truly drank before I went on stage was Panama City Beach, but it was a couple shots. It wasn't nothing to get me like crazy, but that's the only time. Any other time, I've been completely sober. But like, not to say at Panama City Beach I won't sober because a couple shots ain't really nothing. So, but like, that's the only time that but I don't. Yeah, it don't take like I don't have to get drunk or anything like that. I could just be sober. You put me in front of a million people, I'm gonna do my thing. I ain't gotta be hot. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's funny. Whoever's around me will be like, "Yo, you ready?" Like, they'll kind of get me in this mode. Like, yo, it's about to happen. Like, you get ready. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. So I just be chilling. Like, I just be in kind of chill mode. Like, till it happen.
I like it. I like it. Like when you're on stage, because I've only ever been on stage. Obviously, like we do group projects, and I've been on different like pitch competitions where I'll go up on stage and pitch some random product or service that I'm offering, or I'll go in like a sales meeting with a bunch of people. But obviously, with you, there's way more people in the crowd, and they're all like listening to you, getting hyped, dancing, throwing drinks. I'm sure. Like, what's the craziest thing that's ever happened while you're performing live?
The craziest thing was definitely Panama City Beach. Like, when I opened up for Afro Man, like, there's like when you get up on the stage, but there's like let me see, I'll say a 3 foot gap. There's like a 3 foot gap between like this steel guardrail and the stage. So basically, like if you fall in between that, you're like it's like it got to be like 3 foot. It might be probably 3 foot. But if you fall between that, you really hurt. Like you gonna get hurt. I had the mic up, just going, and then some girl goes like, she does like this, and I'm like, so I kind of big that, and she's literally like, she got her face pointed up, and she got her lips puckered up, trying to give me a kiss or whatever, and I'm like, and I noticed what she doing, so I'm like, I even got it on video. I kind of play it off like, what you call it? But I'm like, if I had leaned any more further, I would have probably fell in between that video. It was just like, bro, we literally are like 3 feet apart. Like, I don't know what made her think, like, hey, I'm gonna be able to reach. I'm gonna just be able to reach from the stage past this guardrail and like, but yeah, that was the crazy because it was just so funny because I'm sitting there like, and I'm like, oh shoot, like I had to literally, like in the video, I was like, I see you, but she literally was like, yeah, like, yeah, I was like, wow, like I was like, yeah, that would have been, that was like almost the craziest attempt because if I had failed, that would have been the craziest thing.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, that would have been
yeah,
Biggie Iceman down for the count. It looked like fucking WWE out there, just jumping off the stage. That would have been funny. All right. Well, then, all right. You clearly are obsessed with the game because you've been how well. Let's do this. How long have you been rapping for? When did you start like rapping?
well, well, I started in sixth grade. Well, technically, yeah, because never forget. I think it was the Source magazine. One of my friends had the Source magazine or whatever, and I was we was in sixth grade, and he bought it to class. They used to have these articles in the back. I think it was a Source mag. It had to be Source, and they had these articles in the back about starting a label or whatever, or you could get this kit or something to do something with music or whatever. So my two friends, like, they wanted to be rappers or whatever. So they was just like, yeah, we're gonna do this or whatever. And I was like, all right, cool. So what I used to do, they would write rhymes, and I would just go in and proofread them and edit it for them. Then one day I was like, let me try to write my own. Like, this is sixth grade. Like, let me try to write my own. And I'm like, wait a minute, I can actually do this. So I started writing my own rhymes, and then I had a cousin that always used to come stay with me. He would get his uncle always had beat CDs, so he started bringing beat CDs down. And I'll never forget the first song I ever wrote was about this girl I had a crush on, and it was funny because I wrote his part, my cousin's part too, because the girl that I had a crush on and the girl he had a crush on was friends. So basically, we wrote a song about them or whatever. Well, I wrote the song about them. And never forget it was to the a.k.a. Locked Up beat. That was my first official, yeah, full song written. And and I've been doing it ever since. But I always took gaps, breaks in between it. That's why I know I love music because I always come back to it. It was like a 2 year window, 2.5 year window. We did like over 100 some songs. Like
A
we
hundred something songs.
Yeah. We definitely had 100 plus. Like we did so many mixtapes. I didn't realize we did all of that stuff in that gap in that time period. But we did a whole bunch of music, and we did that, and then I realized, but I was always doing stuff with other people. Like I literally, everybody used to come to my house to record. I got a song with everybody in my daggone hometown. I got a song with everybody, even people that wouldn't even rap today. I got a song with everybody. So that moment they see me on the Grammys, they gonna be like, everybody gonna go to that. I bet go to that whatever and be like, I got a song with him. I remember we used to go, but literally, and then I got to a point where I was like, wait a minute, my music is with everybody. If I was to go to perform a show, I literally have to chop every song in half because I'm literally just I got a song with I'm literally just got one verse on every song. Like I don't have no music by myself.
Yeah.
So I started recording music by myself, and then that's when things kind of changed. The dynamics kind of changed when I started recording by myself. And then at the same time, I started going to community college or whatever, graduated from there. Then I came to CNU where I was with y'all.
Let's go.
Yes.
Let's go, Captains.
Yeah, go Captains. And I took a break. I took a break while I was at CNU because I was focusing on school and school and partying, which yeah, yeah, I took a break, but at this at the same time I it was like a semi break because I was recording music in that time period. But the dude I was working with, his engineering skills, I would just be nice and say they weren't up to par. And I recorded a whole mixtape, and he this is what he wanted to do. He wanted me to record a mixtape, and then he go edit everything at the end, which I should have knew was a horrible idea. And he edited, he engineered, he engineered and literally I recorded the whole mixtape for nothing. It sounded, I literally scrapped the whole mixtape.
Wait, and when you say he wanted to edit it at the end, like you recorded all your songs and then he
Yeah,
wanted to go back and
yeah, he was gonna touch it. Make everything sound cohesive, make all the vocals mesh. I mean, make everything just flush and make everything good. But the sound quality was not what I was looking for. I'm gonna just be nice like that. I'm gonna just be like, it was not what I was. And that was the most expensive studio I ever recorded in.
Really?
Yes.
Dang.
My bad. My people blow my nose.
Yeah, I hear blowing your nose on the podcast.
I keep it real. I keep it raw, like my music. Keep it authentic, baby.
I'm not even gonna edit it out. We're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it in. All right. Well, yeah. So you went to college. You took a break. That's where we obviously met, down at CNU. What was your college experience like? What was it like going to college? Did you enjoy school? Were you just daydreaming about rapping the whole time? Like, talk to me about that.
Oh, it was a fun experience. I was the first one of my media fans, I got a big fan. I was like the first one to really go to school or whatever, and to really go to college, not to go to community college and actually, go get a degree in my immediate family, even to spanning it out to cousins and stuff. But school was kind of I don't know, I didn't even know what I wanted to do. I really didn't know what I wanted. I went to community college. The lady who was talking, the lady started, she said, "What you want to do or whatever?" I always thought about music, so I guess I'll do something with business because you need businesses and everything. No matter what you do,
Yeah.
it's gonna be business. I said, well, and she's like, what you want your focus to be? So I said, marketing. And she was like, do you just want a 2-year degree or do you want a 2-year degree that transfers or whatever? And I'm like, just give me one that transfer. I guess I'll transfer. I guess I'll do this. I'm kind of just freestyling it. I don't really know. It's nobody that I'm real close to really went to school, so they don't really know what to tell me. So I'm just you know, I'm all right, just give me the transfer. So I'm going, and then I'm beating that's around that time is when I start, I had got my DJ equipment too. So going to school, going to college and stuff, I mean, the community college, I started socializing with more than just people. 'Cause I went to a very small school. I went to it was only 400 kids total in the whole high school. So it's you got 100 per grade. So I went to a very small school. So then when I went to the community college, it expanded my network expanded to people or whatever. And then I was so used to just being around the family or my hometown people. Then I started to get it, know everybody. Then people found I was a DJ and let me DJ a party or whatever. Then it got to the point where I became the go-to DJ. If it's gonna be something lit, Biggie, we need you. We need you to or if they want to get it lit, they call. I mean, they need me to start everything like that. They need me to be party over here tonight. So I love college. It was this was college from community college to CNU was a great experience. I ain't said I like the work. I like the social aspect. I like making friends with everybody, partying, having fun. that was more like my. Then when I got to see you, it was it was it was great, but it was just different. Like I was like, I'm in the business school with y'all. I'm wearing, y'all got the button ups, y'all got some of y'all, y'all wearing the slacks sometimes. I got the khaki. I'm in there with some sweatpants on and a Biggie shirt. So like, like only time y'all see me dressed up was when we had a presentation.
Yeah, yeah.
So I mean, I loved it though. It was fun. Like it was like I always bumped into the like you. I always bumped into the coolest people. Like just also like we had business class together, of course. But like my homeboy that I just went to Panama City Beach, literally me and my roommate and my brother went up to the basketball court, just playing ball. And he came out there and was like, "Yo, yeah, can I hoop with y'all?" And met him like that. Like I just like college for the. I loved it for the social aspect. Like just meeting
For sure.
people that you. There's a lot of people that I'm still cool with more than I talk to probably people more from college than some people that I grew up with. So like it's
Yeah,
just it was just I don't know, it's just a different experience. Like it was
yeah.
definitely a fun one. I
No, for
definitely
sure.
like if I could. I mean, I would have went back to college, but I know I had to write all the papers and all that. I was done with that. But the social aspect of it kind of made me go, that 30-page paper might be worth it though.
Yeah,
It might be
it's
worth it.
almost worth it. It's
It
almost
might,
worth it
yeah,
for the
yeah, it
Friday
might worth
night.
it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I truly enjoyed it and like yeah, I spent more time having fun than like focusing in on my music thing. It was like, it was like yeah, so I call that like my CNU days was the break time. I did record. I mean, I did do a couple things, but it wasn't. And then at that point in time, I was trying to find the proper studio and all at the same time, and I would spend all my time recording this mixtape that never saw the light of day. And the crazy thing is, I never even tried to re-record these songs because it was like I think I elevated my style because I'm constantly improving. Like I mean, people that's known me for years just know my I'm never set in stone with how like my style. Like it's constantly changing and evolving. And that music, it would have been great for me right then, but like now I think I've advanced past it. So that's why, I was mad that I spent time and money on something that I never got to put out.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
That's,
no, I was just saying, I just remember, I don't know if it was the first time I saw you, but I remember walking into, what was it, Hetchy's class that we had together first? And I see this guy walking out of the hallway, and his shirt says, Google me.
oh yeah.
I was like, who the fuck is this guy saying, Google me?
Oh yeah, that's a cool. Oh, I remember
Yeah.
that shirt. I literally, man, I put that shirt through the ringer, man. I literally just threw it away. That was, dang, I remember it had the microphone on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and I was in class. I'm in class, like Googling, like who the fuck is this dude?
Yo, I didn't know that's the first time you saw me. I had that on. Oh shoot.
uh, I was like, I like this dude. This dude's self promoter. Let's go. He didn't even need a marketing degree. He's got it down pat. Oh, that's
Yeah.
funny though.
It was crazy because like you remember Mitch?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Mitch,
Mitch Phillips.
huh?
Mitch Phillips. Yeah,
Yeah, Mitch.
we worked together actually. Our first job out of college was together at a company called
Okay,
WearAware.
Mitch is cool people. So like like I'm not the most formal person or whatever. I mean I think I got a nice size vocabulary and like, but when it comes to formally speaking and being super proper and all that all that shit, that's just not my forte. I just I just keep it regular how my conversation is. But so like when you do a resume, everything has to be like super formal, and you have to expand on things that make it. So I never forget. I asked Bishop and Mitch, man, can you help me write my resume, like create a resume or whatever? So we were creating a resume, and I was telling Mitch all the stuff I had done before. I had told Mitch everything I had, like the things I had done up to that point. When it became to like what you call it, and Mitch literally was like, bro, because I had told him before we did the resume, this was during the CNU time, which is crazy. I always forget about this. I did the Norva. I had the Norva show while I was at CNU. And I had done shows before that. I had done the Norva twice, had done shows before that, and when we sold tickets and all that, and Mitch made me. I never realized he was like, bro, you're already marketing. Like, you're literally, he like put it in a formal sense. He was like, bro, you literally sold, you got a venue that the Norva at the time, you had to sell 300 tickets just to be able to acquire the Norva.
Yeah.
And he was able to sell enough tickets to get the Norva while I booked my own show. And the way that Mitch put it on my app, like I never, he was like you would say, you've been marketing before you even got your degree, or you
Yeah.
like the way he formulated it was like. I was like, I never even thought about it. I just thought of like I'm doing something regular, like I'm just trying to sell tickets.
Yeah.
Like, but he put it in like a formal sense. He was just like, he was like generated X amount of dollars for the Nova, and it was like, bro, yeah, that is what I did. But in my
Yeah.
mind, it's like I sold some tickets. So like I know like yeah, I know
Mitch was basically Chat GPT for you before
yeah,
Chat GPT was a
yeah,
thing. He was out here critiquing your
yeah,
resume, making it look clean.
yeah, yeah, bitch polished that like to the T. Like he literally, yes, he definitely was that. Boy, yeah. Hey, bitch, man, you should have done it, boy. I wish I had that mind to like see the teacher. Like, bitch definitely done that. Like, I'll never forget. I still got the resume when he like I was like, bro, like he just made me look at things in a different light. Like when you explain to something or whatever, sometimes it's how you explain it. Like if
Yeah.
you explain it, if you can take the simplest thing. For example, a custodial engineer sounds a lot better than a janitor.
Facts.
You know
Facts.
what I'm saying? So it's like, just using that right terminology and like just putting the words together in a properly formatted context to further your point. But like that right there was like, dang, I'll never forget Mitch. Yeah, Mitch cool people. Like matter of fact, I hit him up to help me with my brother's resume like a few years back. He's like, all right, bro, I got you. Like, yeah, cool people. Like, I'll never forget that. Like, this right there, bitch, when I went my Grammy, brother, I'm gonna give you a big shout
There we go. There we go. Big shout out to the Mitch. No, Mitch is the man. Mitch is great people. I miss Mitch. We used to work together at Where, and I was on the sales side. He was on the marketing side, and he went off to do. I think he's doing like badass consulting work or something now, and has his own like logo development thing. I see his stuff on Instagram all the time, and he's making the coolest shit all the time. So
Oh yeah, yeah.
big shout outs to Mitch. Big shout outs to Mitch.
And when I worked with Mitch, it was me. I think it was me, Abby, Mitch. The crazy thing, I can't remember the other girl's name. But shout out to her. I know what you look like, but I just can't remember your name. We got first place when we did the marathon thing in Miss Spiller's class. Professor Spiller.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got first. Yeah, Mitch. That was when me and him really got cool. We was in a group together, and we ended up getting first place for the marathon thing.
Y'all got first in that one.
Yeah,
Nice,
yeah.
nice.
It was me, Abby. I can't forget the other girl name.
That's funny. All right. Well, wait about college. What was the craziest party you ever DJ'd? Because you were DJing all the parties back then. So
Oh yeah.
what was your favorite memory from DJing a party?
Oh, it's a whole bunch. Um, um, It's a lot of funny moments. And it's a lot of funny, crazy moments. And some moments I ain't gonna tell somebody because they're gonna be it might
Yeah,
be
I'm gonna say you got to keep it PG-13. We
bad.
can't we
Yeah.
can't we can't anybody. People got careers now.
Oh yeah, facts. Yeah. Oh man. I'm gonna say I'm not gonna say who had it, but one of the funniest parties and days I can remember was was the Boots and Boxes party I DJ'd. Cause it was like like where I was from, we didn't really throw theme parties. It was just crazy. It was just crazy
Yeah.
parties. Like it was just like you know just different. Like it was just. But so when I got to college, I see like people really kept up with the themes to the point where the Boots and Boxes party. It was a sorority and it was a sorority sponsored and like one of the teams at
Oh,
CU.
like a sports team.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
And matter of fact, no, this was my third party I DJ for them, but it was just crazy seeing like the girls. It's booster boxes, so the girls basically everybody walking around pants and people showed up to the party. They literally just take their pants off at the door and like sit up. Some people came back there was like, yeah, because I had like a little section behind my. It was like, can we put our pants back in? And I was like, cool, yeah. But that was just, it was just funny. Like I've never seen like people follow the theme to that team. Like they came to the door, people just take their boxes, take their pants, take their pants off or whatever. And it was boots and boxes. Everybody walking around in underwear in their boxes. I mean, in their boots. And I was like, that was definitely a funny one.
Definitely, definitely. No, I remember doing the one where we made the music video at your place, and
Oh yeah,
that was a
so
good time.
you sent me all the footage from that. You sent me all the footage. I got it on something. I was looking at the footage and I was like, bro, yo, I gotta see some of that because you on some of those videos, bro. That was wow. A lot of that I didn't even really remember because that night was like, yeah, bro. I know when I see you some of those videos, you gonna be looking at yourself like, I was like, oh, Chris was getting it, boy. You were turned up, boy. That was crazy. That was a wild. Yeah, that was definitely a wild one too. Like, yeah, that was super fun.
I just remember going to the library because they let you rent camera gear
Oh
out. So
yeah.
I rented their like lights and their camera and their tripod and their GoPro. I rented out all the gear. It was just all from the CNU library. And little did they know, we were out at Biggie Diceman's house recording a whole music video.
I thought that was all yours. I didn't know you had.
No,
Oh
no.
yeah, hey, smart man, no smart man. That was what's up, bro. Yeah, that joke was epic. That was
Yeah, I was
epic.
just like, please don't break anything, everybody. I just need to get this back in one piece. I'm broke. I can't afford to fix this.
Bro, oh my god, I never. Well, yeah, that video was a constant reminder that night. That night was epic. Yeah, that was an epic, fun night.
Yeah, that thing was funny. All right, cool. Well, here let's wrap it up. I got a few quick questions for you, like a rapid fire segment, and then we'll get on with the day. So I guess first question is obviously you and I are both cursed to be Cowboys fans.
Yes, sir.
Why are we Cowboy fans?
Well,
What happened? What happened? How did we get brainwashed?
I've heard it, the brainwashing, and I've literally tried to a couple of times over these past years, and it pissed me off to the point where I thought about reprogramming my brain to go to another team, but I just keep falling back to them. I can't go nowhere. We stuck, man. We in this thing
Dude,
for life.
you're telling me, man. I've tried so many times to become a Chiefs fan. I even bought a
Oh yeah, I
Mahomes
like that
jersey
song.
just to be like, I want to, and then they'll like win the Super Bowl. I'm like, it's just, like I like it. I try and root for him, but the damn Cowboys have got me brainwashed.
Yeah,
I hate it.
man, they got us, man. We victims, man. Until they prove otherwise, man. And it's a great talking point, man. The Cowboys just having cowboy gear on. It's just like you either people gonna love it or they gonna
Facts.
find something like when I went to the WWE event, I had a Cowboys thing on. I wanted to take a picture with one of the wrestlers. He was like, nah, we can't get no picture together. You got that. And then he was like, nah, I was just playing. But it was just like it's always a talking point. When I had my cowboy hoodie on when I went to the airport to go to Nashville. And the dude was like, even though you're a Cowboys fan, I'll let you get the PSA line.
Yeah.
It's a great talking point. You either gonna get love or you gonna get a little bit shade. So
Yeah.
yeah.
No, it's the easiest way to like just strike up conversation in public. Because if you're rocking like a hat or a jersey or something, someone's either gonna be like, "Hell yeah, let's go Dallas," or they'll be like, "No, man, F you, forget Dallas. Dak sucks." I'm like, "Yeah, I know Dak sucks. I don't want him as a quarterback. You can have him."
Yes. I hate when sometimes people, man, I really hate the point when they be like, y'all always lose on always lose the first round. Y'all like, man. That's why this year I knew we was going to win the first round. And I literally, everybody that wanted to put money on, I'm like, yes, let's go. Then the second game came back around. Everybody was like, yo, what's going on? What you going to do? I'm like, I took y'all money last week. I can't take it again. But I was like, I had no faith that we was gonna beat.
No, I was the same way. I was like, yo, first round, I feel good. I mean, it is Brady, so you never know. But first round, I was like, we got first round. But then second round, I was like, we're gonna lose to a freaking Mr. Irrelevant third string quarterback. We trash.
bro, it pissed me off, man. I hate every year same disappointment.
Dak always does us so dirty. Like, I like him, like I want to root for him, but when you take $40-something million a year, you're getting paid like Mahomes. You better play like Mahomes, and he's Kirk Cousins. You know what I mean? He's Kirk Cousins on steroids. That's it.
You are absolutely right. Put him in a big game, he's gonna crumble like a cookie. Yeah.
Yeah, he's out here getting out-dueled by a freaking third string backup quarterback.
Our defense played absolutely terrific.
Yes.
But
11 from heaven, baby.
Yes.
Micah Parsons is the GOAT. Otherwise, we should just let him play both sides of the ball. He should be playing quarterback.
And then I'm kind of glad we got rid of Zeke. Saves us cap space.
Yeah, it's bittersweet because he was the man for a few years there. Zeke was carrying the load.
Keywords, few years. He was there for 7.
Yes.
3 good years. 4. 4 of you stretch it. The last year, I could have ran the ball a little bit better than him.
Yeah, it was. They would just, dude. Poor Tony Pollard. He would get the ball down to the 1 yard line, and then they just like, okay, Zeke, come in, get a touchdown for us. Like, bruh. Like,
Zeke was taking too much to be a goal line running back. Anybody to do that, like. But yeah, man, and we hopefully this curse breaks and we can win the Super Bowl. But I do talk all my trash at the beginning of the season. I'm talking to him, you know what I'm saying? Because I know it's gonna come.
It's gonna end soon enough. Yeah. Like, you can only, as a Cowboys fan, you got to get it. I'll rock my jersey for the first 6 weeks of the season. So proud. I'll be wearing it all around town. And then as soon as the halfway point comes, I know we're screwed. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna put this away for next season. I'll bust it out in the off season.
I can't get away from it. I rock it, and I just talk junk like we ain't about to lose. But like,
and that's the thing is that people are talking shit. There's really the only people that can really talk are going to be Patriot fans, Chiefs fans now, like, and maybe Eagle fans. But like, still, we got the rings on them. And they built a statue and then kicked the poor man out of the team. And they went to the Chicago Bears. Like, bro, that's how, dude. If Dak won the Super Bowl, I would wear a Dak jersey every day of the week for the next 10 years.
Cowboys win the Super Bowl. Oh man, like, bro, literally,
dude, Philly fans, fair weather fans, they're out here supporting Nick Foles, and then the second the season starts, like, ship him off. We don't need him no more. It's like,
get rid of him.
This is how you do your Super Bowl winning quarterback and the coach, and now he's down there in freaking Jacksonville balling out.
Bro, you're right. They got rid of everybody that was in the Super Bowl. Oh, you was part of the Super Bowl? Get the hell out of town.
Yeah, get out of here. Yeah. And
the see, and then with the Cowboys, man, see, which it double pisses me off when they lose and lose. What you go because my song, the Cowboy anthems, I got two of them. They do so good when we're winning. When we're going, like they're doing excellent numbers. The minute we lose,
Yeah.
they just plummet.
Yeah, dude, I love going on Instagram though after a Cowboys win because you always put the
Yeah,
Cowboys anthem with some highlights. I'm like, that's my man,
yeah,
that's my man. Get it, Big D. Get
bro.
it, Big D.
Those like on TikTok, those sounds have been used over like 3,000 times. Like
Really?
3,000 different videos have been made to my. It's like, bro, that's crazy. So I'm like, if we ever win the Super Bowl, that probably will jump to like 10 to 15,000. That song gonna go viral.
Oh, it's gonna be sick. It's gonna
Yeah.
be everywhere. I think I've even used it a few times, like in my story before. I'll like put it on while.
Oh yeah, big
You gotta show Biggie love. All right, next question. Next quick question. Let's see if you get. It's a bit of a trick question, so we'll see if you get it right. All right, MJ or LeBron?
man. I gotta go with my guy in the middle. I gotta go with Coaster.
There we go. I knew you'd get it right. I knew that is the correct answer.
Yeah, rest in peace.
The Black Mamba all day long.
Yes,
Let's go.
Black Mamba, rest in peace, brother. Yes. Yes, Black Mamba right there.
That is a fact.
Yeah,
That is a fact.
yeah,
Look. MJ did it with Pippen. LeBron did it with basically half the All-Stars. So we don't even count any of his rings. And then Kobe did it with Shaq. But then he did it by himself. Anybody that thinks Pau Gasol is some perennial All-Star, get out of here. Like, he's just a good big man.
Yes, he's a good big man, but he's not no top 50 player of all time. He's not even a top 100 player of all time.
No. LeBron's never won a ring without a top 100 player of all time.
Yes.
Like the only ring that he maybe won without a top player would be with AD in the bubble, but it's a bubble.
Yeah.
It's a bubble ring.
And people consider AD like if AD doesn't get hurt, his career trajectory had him like a top 20 player. So
Facts.
So his talent when he's able to play is unbelievable through the roof. He got stats where only players like Shaq and so had done certain things at about a certain age.
Yeah. No, they were calling him like the next Wilt when he was coming out. Like he was. Yeah. No, I don't want to hear. And it was in the bubble. They should give him a ring pop, not a ring. Like, come on now.
That bubble shit was a fluke.
Yeah, give him a little Mickey Mouse ring pop for being down at Disneyland.
That was a participation trophy.
Yeah, like, I mean, straight up. No, good. I thought you were going to slip up. I thought you were going to slip up on the answer, but I'm proud of you, Biggie. I'm proud of you. Of course it's the Black Mamba.
Yes, sir. Bro, I'll never forget that night when we was at Jim Crib and Kobe dropped 60 for his last game, and we had the Golden State game on. And Golden State broke the record.
Dude, low key, one of the greatest sports nights of my life.
Yes.
Dude, it was so much fun. We had so many Kobe fans out there, and like, dude, it was just a great time watching Kobe drop buckets, and dude, oh my God, like chills. When he goes and hits the last few shots, wins the game, like,
bro,
this is the way you're supposed to go out.
Yes. Two TVs going, and I'll never forget, like, my homeboy, he had this, he was real cool with this Russian girl or whatever, and she was with us. She had came, and she was like, you know, I don't think she had been in America that long or whatever. And she's literally, we got two TVs going. I mean, y'all got two TVs going, and we sitting on the couch, and she's like, and everybody's going crazy for Kobe and everything. She's like, what is this? What is going on? Like, I don't understand. Like, what is all the excitement? Like, so we had to explain to her what's going on. Like, bro, this dude, he's been in the league 2 years. This is a last night. It was just so funny because she was like, oh, because we going crazy in the house. And she's just like, yo, what is going on right now? Like, comprehend everything. And I'm like, this team over here can break the all-time record of both wins.
Dude, it was wild. Yeah, like both happening at the same time was, oh man, that was bad. Honestly, that was like the last season that the NBA was actually like top tier. I feel like it's just been going downhill ever since. Slowly. Like now
Yeah.
I'll watch the playoffs, but otherwise,
But this year is way more competition than it has been the last few years. It's gonna be some. It's really coming down to the end. I've kind of been looking at it at the end. I haven't been following it really throughout the season like that, but I've been looking at the standings, and this
yeah.
year's gonna be some really great matchups. Like it's really Giannis is my new favorite player.
Oh,
So
for sure.
yeah,
Well,
so
because he's the new Kobe. He's doing it by himself. He's not trying to team up with a bunch of people like KD,
yes,
LeBron, and honestly though, Curry is kind of the goat right now. He's just, I mean, he did get it with KD a few times, but he won without KD twice.
yeah,
Like he's kind of doing what he wants right now. It's pretty sick.
yeah. Steph Curry is that. Yeah, he is that guy. I like watching him play. Like outside of yeah, besides Giannis, he my favorite player to watch. Like it's just
Also, wait, who do you think ends with more rings? Who ends with more rings, LeBron or Curry?
Curry.
Facts. I mean, he already beat him. LeBron's only got 3.5. He's only got 3.5 rings.
Facts. Like,
Yeah.
you right. Hold on, they right there. They got 4 apiece.
They both 4 piece, except Curry won all of his, and LeBron teamed up with a bunch of people who won in a little Disney bubble.
Man, I don't know. LeBron, bro. Boy, I've never seen a player be able to trade a whole team at a trade deadline. Bro, LeBron traded. He's been on the Lakers twice. No, I mean he's done it to the Lakers twice. Where he trades the whole, and he did it in Cleveland. Literally, he takes his. I've never seen a player
Bro,
take the
Cleveland,
whole.
he did him dirty at the
Yeah,
end. He got Dwayne Wade in there and then just shipped him off like,
yeah.
like he was returning a box to Amazon.
LeBron don't care. As long as he win, he'll skip the whole. But the Lakers, I couldn't believe we got all the players that we got for what we had. It's no way the Lakers should have the players they have right now, but the league obviously shows favoritism to certain people because
Of
it's
course.
no way he should have. He should have. Our team should look like it looks now. It looks way better than the team we had in the beginning of the year. Wouldn't have made the playoffs. They would have been a lottery pick team if we had picks. But
Yeah.
being who LeBron is, he wasn't saying something to the commissioner. The commissioner was like, whatever you want, let it happen. And we got all these
Yeah.
players. It's crazy because we got a lot of young, good, talented players, and we gave up trash to get them.
Yeah, no, it's insane. All right, one more question here, and then I got the mailbag, which I'll do. I got people that sent me some questions for you, so we'll do
Oh,
that. We'll do that in a second. All right, give me your top 5 all-time rappers.
all right, all right. I'm gonna say top
Go
five.
in order. Go in order. Go in order. One to five. 1 to 5. I need them in order.
My favorites, okay, because people, everybody got their, it would be Wheezy, Wheezy F Baby,
Weezy F baby.
yeah,
Love it.
Wayne,
Love
yeah,
it.
Wayne.
G's
That's
moving
favorite.
silence like lasagna. Let's go.
Yeah, bro. It's crazy. It's like he my favorite rapper. I listen to a song, I can rap every line, but it's like picking the line. But I used his line to write a paper one time. To write a paper, it was in I never forget SOL. We had the SOL, Wright SOL, and they said, "Would you rather fit in a group or be an individual? Would you rather be your own individual or fit inside a group?" And I chose to be your own individual because eventually a group will form around you. And I used one of Wayne's lines from his from I think it was the drought. I think it was the drought 3. It was the drought 2 and the drought 3. He had so many songs that they trying to get it confused. He said, "I'm in the sky, fly with the fishes, or swimming with the pigeons. My world is different, like the way, like." But he said, "I'm in the sky, fly with the fishes, or maybe in the ocean, swimming with the pigeons. His world is different." And I'm like, yo, and I use that line like I'm different. Like that's like, yeah, I never
Did you
forget that.
pass? Did you pass the
Oh
SOL
yeah,
test?
bro, hell yeah. I was like my favorite rapper, as he quoted, I quoted his line in the SOL, I never forget it. I quoted, yeah, past that. Past that, there were flying colors. You know
That's
what I'm
hilarious.
saying?
All right. Well, then what's number two? What's number two? We got Wayne one. Who's two?
Funny is, I like Drake. Drake, I really like Drake music.
Drake number two.
Yeah, I'm gonna
All
give
right.
Drake.
All
These
right.
ain't like I ain't saying the best rappers. Wayne is my favorite rapper, and I think he's arguably the best rapper of all time, just of his catalog and all his product. So you got Drake, you got Wayne, Drake, 50 Cent,
Good. Yes. All right.
50
We're on the
Cent.
same page so far.
Yeah. So you got 50 Cent. Uh, who else did I know? Okay, we doing favorites. Getting through the greatest. We doing favorites. But Wayne is my favorite, and I think he's the greatest. Okay.
All right. All
Wayne
right.
is my favorite and anything. But the other ones are just favorites. Drake, 50 Cent, uh, Nelly.
Really? Okay. That's an underrated one. I don't know if
Yeah.
I could. I don't know if I can agree with that, but all right.
Nelly, man, when he dropped that country grammar, Nelly had that when I never forget, I used to when we come home from school, we used to have 106 in Park. Was it 106 in Park at the time? Yeah, it was 106 in Park. And it was whatever BET MTV used to play that song religiously. And I never forget when he was walking through the thing when he had the cars and all that country grammar was one of my favorite songs of all time and like one of my favorite albums. So I got Nelly up there.
Yeah. Who we got as the fifth? Who we got as the fifth? Who's rounding out the top five?
I'm gonna put a female in there. Gotta put a female.
Okay. Who? Who?
She from Virginia,
All right.
Missy Elliott. Missy Elliott, baby. Missy Elliott. I got that.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, she's my favorite female artist of all time. Missy Elliott just hits different, like, and Missy Elliott is a good one.
Man, I mean, I don't hate that. I don't hate that pick, but that's your number one female artist.
Yes.
All right, all right. I'm surprised we had no Dre. We had no mine. My number one would be J. Cole. J. Cole till the day I die. And then we also didn't have Eminem, which is obviously a contentious topic in the hip hop world. But I like Nelly's the only one that I couldn't say I'm 100% on the same
Okay.
page with.
We said okay. Well, you said top five rappers or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because when you say rap, like I said, that's why I put favorites. Because when you say top five, you talk about lyricists. Like there's people that I would have named that you would have probably been like, who the hell is that? You know what I'm saying?
Like who?
Papoose.
No, I don't know who that is.
Yeah. When I say
Papoose?
Papoose,
Papoose.
yes, Papoose.
Papoose. Papoose. How do you even spell Papoose? Here we
I'm
go.
telling you, Papoose did a rap god version. And he went at Eminem, and let's just say I don't think Eminem ever responded. Like
Oh,
Papoose
really?
is like that. He
All
dropped,
right.
yeah,
All right.
and he came back. He came back. Kendrick on the control. Like Papoose is just somebody like you literally. Yeah, he got a few like big time songs, but he's like he did this thing called alphabetical slaughter, where he literally rapped the alphabet. He
No way.
rapped he just used A, B, C, like literally he didn't. Yeah, he hit every alphabet, then rapped it backwards.
Oh, shit.
He did the Z, even did from A to Z, then Z to A. So
That's
his
pretty
mind
tough.
is intellectual, like he's yeah, like if
You think, wait, you think that rappers nowadays are using ChatGPT to write their raps?
I don't know.
Because
I
you
ain't
could
never
you could
thought
tell
about it.
ChatGPT to do that in like 2 seconds, and it'd come up with something like it probably wouldn't be that good, but like it would still do it,
I've never used the program or whatever, but I never thought about that. It might be. I wouldn't be surprised.
bruh.
Especially because a lot of these people that these labels put out literally be factory made. Like they just get some random person and give them an image and put them out there.
I mean, my favorite, as I said, it'd probably be Wayne, Drake, 50 Cent would all be in mine. J. Cole would be mine because J. Cole
J. Cole like that.
so underrated.
Yeah.
He like doesn't promote. He didn't do anything. Bro, the man was standing outside of, who was it? Jay-Z. That's who it was. He was rapping outside of Jay-Z's like office building just like for a month straight trying to get a record deal. He's
J. Cole is definitely. J. Cole is nice. J. Cole is a lyricist. He like that.
Yeah, no. He's up there. I don't know who would be my fifth. I don't know. I don't think it would be Eminem. It would probably be. I'm trying to think who would be in my last spot for my top 5. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I got like a few different ones. I mean, like we have. I mean, if I was gonna put a female artist in there, it would unfortunately have to be Cardi B. Like Cardi B came out of nowhere, and I don't even know if she knows what she's talking about half the time. Like you listen to her talk on some of these like TV shows she comes on, and I'm like, are you just drunk 24/7? But then you put a beat behind her, and I'm like, yo, this sounds so good. Like I don't know.
She grinded to get where she was. Like she got some underground songs that was fire. Like I started following her. I seen in this video. I was like, who is this person? I didn't know she was she was on the Love and Hip Hop show or whatever, but I didn't even know.
Yes.
She was on this. She was on this video, and some dude was motorboating. Like, who is this fine Puerto Rican girl? I never forget it was this dude named A-Town or whatever. He had went viral or whatever. And she had took his face and was like, who is this? I started following her. And this is back when she would fix her teeth or anything. And she used to be on there all the time with the makeup on. And she was like, I really followed her. And she was like, y'all like coming to Virginia. Y'all be out there dancing like Chris Brown and stuff. And I was like, oh, shit. So I followed her. And then I literally seen her gradually go from like underground, like went like to a position like a little bit above where I'm at right now to like Bodak Yellow, one of the biggest songs ever in hip hop.
Yeah, no, she is up there now. You know who actually might be somebody that I would put in this one? I feel like he's forgotten about too. Is T.I. T.I. back in the day had some songs and then just kind of disappeared. He just disappeared off the face of the earth. So I think T.I. would be.
He just kept getting in trouble in the industry. Just
Oh, was he? I didn't even know he did that. What was he doing?
He kept going. He was in and out of prison for drugs. Then one time he got caught with a bunch of guns and like.
Oh yeah, I did hear about that one.
Yeah. T.I. was definitely like I keep it with all of the hip hop world. So he did have a great run. He had that Paper Trail album was a great album. Like he had some good albums. He definitely. Yeah.
Nah, he's good. And then another one, if I was going to go like a today artist, even though he's also gotten himself in some trouble, but more so for like cancel culture stuff. But DaBaby, like once again, kind of like Cardi B, where it's just every song sounds so sick. It's just like, how do you not want to just go to the gym and, start lifting heavy weight when you hear DaBaby?
DaBaby. Yeah, I like his beat. I got it. He heavy on my playlist.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You know who's somebody I've been meaning to send you? I don't know if you've seen him yet. He's like a new kind of like one of these like white guy rappers, Connor Price. Have you heard of him?
No.
He's like he is probably the most successful TikTok rapper of probably 2022. He had like this whole series where he would take a globe, he would spin it, and then he'd like put his finger on it somewhere random, and whatever country he put his finger on, he would find an artist and rap with them. Like, so he'd like have them featured on a song that he was going to do. And he blew up. He's like on Spotify's, like he's one of their top artists of 2022 and just blew up off of TikTok. Killing it.
That's crazy.
Yeah. He's killing it right now.
I need to get into that. That's what I need to do. I need to step up my TikTok game.
Yeah, you just got to get, like, goofy stuff, because that's all he was just doing, like, a goofy, now, I will say he did make him look pretty professional. Like, it wasn't like he was just, looked like he was, like, in his bedroom doing it. Like, they were well edited and everything, but at the end of the day, he was just spinning a globe and reaching out to some random, like, underground rapper and blew up. So, anyways, you need to check him out. He's pretty solid.
All right.
All right. Now, last segment. I got a few questions for you. I do something on my podcast. Obviously, this thing's new, so we're slowly growing it. I think I have like a whopping 10 listeners. So so we're growing this thing from the ground up. But we do a mailbag, so I'll have people like text me questions. If you want to get on it, text me, call me, send me a DM, whatever. Like leave me a review and ask me a question. So I have people reach out and ask me questions specific to either like the music industry or for good old Biggie Diceman, because a few people knew who you were, obviously, because we got mutual connections. So let's start out with, let's see, which one do I want to start with? All right, so let's say, so this is somebody that was trying to, like, I guess, come up, like, in the music industry. They're still new. So how can I get my songs heard? How would you recommend promoting your own music?
Well, you want to get your songs heard. Well, make sure that they sound like they've been in the studio. Don't just put anything, because if you're doing it in a home studio, you want to put it on SoundCloud. If you feel like you can't afford to go in the real studio and get it, engineered and whatever, that home studio music or home-based studios that's the quality, you will put that on SoundCloud. SoundCloud got a big reach. And you can use other artists' beats and everything like that. Like you can do a remix. Whenever I do a remix to a song, I put it on SoundCloud. I can't put it on Spotify. That's another artist, the instrumental is another producer's intellectual property or whatever. So, but if you want to get your music heard and create TikTok videos, post it on Instagram. And if you go through like DistroKid, CD Baby, TuneCore, these different distributions that you can be your own independent manager and put your music on these, and they'll put it on Apple Music. It just got to meet certain specs. Like it got to meet certain specifications. Like you need, got to have a certain sound quality, got to be a certain format. The song got to be a certain way formatted.
Yeah.
MP3, different things of that nature. You got to have quality artwork, and then you can get it and put it, and it'll be put on these platforms. And anybody in the world that got this app or got it, can go to your music and like listen to it. So that's the best way to do it. And then you can take once your music is up on these. It's distributed through these services, and you go and it's on Spotify. So it'll send it to Instagram, it'll send it to Instagram, YouTube, and on Facebook. So when I post a video, a lot of times I'll take and add music to it, and literally I'll add my song to it.
Yeah.
And literally you're promoting yourself, and at the same time, you get a small percentage of ad revenue, a little bit from whatever your song is posted. So you're literally promoting yourself and paying yourself at the same time.
Yeah, love it. And then Mitch will write your resume and make it sound clean.
He'll
take
he can put that,
he'll take all this, he'll make it sound clean, and get you a job at Google. All right, cool. I got my next question for you that I pulled up. Now, I feel a little personally attacked by this one, but it's okay. It says, Dallas is trash. How are you going to pull for a sorry-ass team like that? So I don't even know where to go with that question.
My question would be, who is your team?
I don't know. I don't know. It's unless it's the Patriots. And even Patriots fans at this point are just bandwagon fans because they all just became Buck fans as soon as Brady left. It's like, like, what are we talking about here? No,
we got 5 rings, baby. We got 5.
Let's be real. If Dak leaves and goes to any other team, I mean, I'm not gonna like root for him to lose, but I ain't gonna buy his jersey. Yeah, come on.
Cowboys, we real fans.
Yeah, we're real fans. All right, cool. All right, next question. We got. Let's see. Do you make money as a rapper? Like what? Like that? Like basically, there's like because we were going back and forth about like what you're doing professionally. Like, are you making your primary income off of being a rapper? Do you have a normal job? Like what are you doing to make money through the rap game?
You make money off of streaming or whatever. Okay. Like a guy told me that somebody told him, you're not officially an artist or rapper, whatever, until you make money off of what you do.
Yeah.
It's not the primary income or whatever, but it's a nice little. It's like a nice little stipend, as you would say, but it comes in the form of streaming, right? Because once you put
Okay.
your music out on these platforms and YouTube, send you a little money, Spotify, Apple Music, you get money from Napster, Tidal, all these different things of that nature. You could definitely. I'm not at the point now. I'm not at the point where it's a primary income or whatever. But I'm trying to I'm, trying to get up that ladder so I can, because, getting 10,000 to do a show, that's the level I'm trying to get to, which ain't that, it's not that far fetched.
Yeah.
Because once the bookings start coming in and you start building that name, people, the least you will get people to offer you 5,000. Hey, we'll, what you call them, just come through and perform, and stuff like that. So it's right now, it's not the primary thing. DJing is what do the thing, but like
Yeah.
you can make. I mean, streaming and all that, but you just have that streaming and all of that. Just the percentages of it. It's just they pay you so little, or which
Yeah.
you have to have like. Even Drake numbers, he's not seeing a lot of that because the label get most of that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, even his streams or whatever, it still wouldn't generate much as you think. Everybody makes their music money outside of music. Music is a catalyst to get you to like. I'll use it for example. Dr. Dre, right? Most of his money, he's been making music since the '80s,
Yeah.
and most of his money, not probably 80% of his money, it was made outside of music. But he built the name
Yeah.
through music, and they put his name
Yeah.
on those beats by Dre's. Basically, they use his name to promote the product, and
Yep.
now he's, you know, a
Oh, he's
billionaire. Yeah. So basically,
yeah.
basically you just using it. Music is like a catalyst. You're not gonna see the most. You ain't gonna see all the money in the world for music. But once you get to that popularity and everything, and people start coming to you with these promotional brands and all of that different stuff, that's when you'll start making the real money. Cause streaming and stuff like that, no matter how many streams you got, you ain't gonna live the best comfortable off just independent streams. You need shows, book, you need product,
Yeah.
you need all that type of stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like YouTubers, where you think a YouTuber's making all this money because they're putting up videos and they're getting all this AdSense, except they don't really make that much money off of people watching their videos. They make all their money off of being like, yo, buy this credit card,
Yeah,
sign up for FTX. Like, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like, that's where they're making all their money is not necessarily off of YouTube or TikTok or whoever paying them. They're making most of their money off of their brand and their recognition.
yes.
Yeah,
It's just
facts.
building that popularity, getting that thing, becoming popular in one thing, and then utilizing it for the rest of your ventures.
Yep, 100%. All right, last mailbag question we got. I'm actually interested to hear this one. Who's the most famous person you've ever met or opened for or performed with?
Okay, that's crazy because I think that just happened.
Okay, all right.
But most famous person that I've opened for, it definitely was Paulie D.
Really? You think?
Yeah, Paulie D because Paulie D is like he's he's literally like my generation grew up on. I never watched Jersey Shore, but
Yeah, I didn't either.
it was so literally. I never watched it, but I know the names of the characters. That's how big it was. Like I've
Yeah,
never watched. I've literally seen like clips of them, like from commercials and stuff, or online clips or
yeah,
whatever. Literally never watched it, and I can name like four people off there, and I can tell you some of their catchphrases. That's how big they were.
yeah. Well,
So
it's big when there was a hairstyle named after one of the freaking characters. Everybody in like what middle school and high school was rocking Snooki buns. I was like, what the hell is a
yeah,
Snooki bun?
yes,
And
no,
yeah,
that so he definitely the biggest yeah. I'm trying to think he probably the most famous person. It has
Yeah,
to
I
be.
thought the coolest was Afro Man. Didn't you perform with or open for Afro Man?
Yeah, Afro Man. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
that
Afro Man was more about because I grew up on him, listening to Colt 45
dude.
because like
Colt
I like
45, 268. Maybe
you know,
all we
yeah.
need.
And bro, and the crazy thing is, I had my shirt on, Rick James, show me your titties or whatever. And he literally, when I met him, he was laughing his ass off. He said, "Man, I like that." He even called me Rick James. Yeah, I was like, "Yo, Afro Man is cool as fuck, yeah." Definitely.
Did you chill with him after the show or like at any point?
No, like before the show, a tad little bit, and then after the what you call him, yeah, he I think he was. I don't know if he had to be somewhere else or whatever, but he got him out there, and I'll never forget my homeboy was taking pictures and stuff. He actually got Afro Man number or whatever.
No
And right,
shit.
yeah, Afro Man ended up calling him while we pulled up to the club that night.
No way.
Yeah, asked about the pictures and stuff. But yeah, yeah, I didn't get to kick it with him afterwards, but yeah, before yeah, we got to talk, chop a little bit up, and then I opened up for him, and that joint was just cool as fuck.
Sick. All right. Well, cool. I appreciate you, Biggie. This is all I got. I guess my last question is like, anything you want to shout out? Where can people find you? Like, we gotta get the numbers up. So, how can people find your music?
Oh yeah, you can find me on Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, Pandora, Napster. Shit, you can probably dig out an old iPod and find my music on there. Biggie Dice, man, baby, I'm everywhere. YouTube, um, yeah, iHeartRadio, everywhere. And I always tell people you can just Google me. Google Biggie
Google me.
Dice.
That's
Yeah,
right. That's right. Just like
Google
the
me. Yeah,
T-shirt. Just
yeah.
Google me.
Back in the day, baby. Biggie's only one Biggie Dice, and I'm popping up, baby. Popping up everywhere. But yeah, my music is literally everywhere. Like, you can literally find it on Amazon Music, Google Play. Literally, my music is everywhere.
I love it. I love it. Well,
SoundCloud, everywhere.
you have anything big coming out or any new songs dropping or
Oh
any
yeah, I got a
time
new
you're
song coming.
performing?
It'll probably be here in the next 2 weeks. A new song. It's go my Panama City Beach freestyle. It's
Okay.
2023. I've heard this might be one of my best songs ever.
All right.
What I'm saying, it's like that, flowing a little different on it. It's a little bit more, you know, I'm feeling myself, because you gotta. Sometimes you got to poke your chest out a little bit, let them know. You know what I'm saying? You ain't the one to play with it. When it comes to the music, I like that. So, but yeah, that's coming out in the next couple of weeks. I'm gonna be dropping a couple little videos on my YouTube, and I'll be having them on Facebook. Yeah, you can look me up on Facebook, on Instagram, Biggie BIGE_Diceman. But yeah, yeah, my music, I'll literally be dropping little videos, and I'll be posting clips from Panama City Beach from the time down there, and I'll be racking up some more stuff, getting to the studio. Yeah, I got some stuff. I got some momentum I got to continue to build upon.
Love it, man. Well, appreciate you coming on the pod.